So the exciting thing about this next game we're about to play, this is Dead Cells. So we're going to change the title, we're going to do all that. We haven't been doing a great job of that so far. That should help tell you guys what games we are playing as we're playing them.
I will update that right now, in fact.
So this game, Dead Cells, is has direct...
If you do the drop down to what's installed.
Stream integration. So anyone who is watching, you guys actually have a chance to join in on the action and help me out or make my life miserable. You get to pick. And you know which one obviously is the most helpful. Clearly it's making me miserable.
Entertaining, maybe.
Entertaining.
Helpful, also maybe.
Oh yes, I can use any controller for this. Fantastic.
Oh good.
Yes. Options.
Alright, so I've updated our game there, so let me refresh that page. Get a few more likes from the Extra Life Game Day account. Thank you, folks, if you're watching in. They clearly enjoyed us having the entirety of the Russo family.
I mean, who would? What a crowd!
This is an absolutely gorgeous scene. Can we just sit here for a sec?
Oh, I can nerd out. They can't see it yet.
Oh, they can't see it yet.
No,
I'm going to point out. So Merc's going to swap this view over in a moment. But you can see behind us that we have some of our lovely vellum branding. It's also on the right side of the room screen. We have this piece of art, and I actually don't know the original artist's name. I still need to track that down. We have this whole purple-orange color scheme going on, like sometimes sunrises, sunsets. And this menu is perfectly within that. Oh, look at that. It's like it was made to go with this stuff.
Yes.
So, for the uninitiated, like myself, Dead Cells is a, would it be correct to say it's a platformer roguelike?
This is
with progressive elements.
Correct. It is less of a platformer, and it's more of a action game. It's a 2D roguelite action game. Because it's 2D, there is platforming involved.
Yes.
But largely, most of the challenges is actually dealing with a lot of enemies through creative melee and gadget combat. The save file we'll be using is actually a brand new save file, so we won't have a lot of new stuff. But you guys will get a chance to see that there is some element of a story. The whole roguelite element of it is part of the story. When you die, there's a reason you come back. Even when you beat the game, there's a reason why you're going back through the same set of dungeons. It's a very fantastic experience, and I'm going to start a new streaming mode run. So hopefully this works. So notice in the top right there, if you would like to be Captain Chicken for this level, in chat, type in pick me, no spaces, P-I-C-K-M-E. By the time I leave this door, Dead Cells will pick one of you guys who has voted for pick me as the chicken. And as a chicken, you guys are in charge of when I get to heal, and you are also able to send out commands, or send out messages to me through the chicken. One person's already checked in. You guys have 10 more seconds left.
There's a little bit of time. Go on. We know more of you want to be the chicken, or want the chance to be the chicken.
This delay is not the greatest for this particular kind of integration, but
that's fair.
We shall move forward.
You mentioned the progressive elements.
So, Zoran has been named Captain Chicken. Everyone else can also still vote on where we would like to go. Type in L1 or L2. Hey look, there he is! Hi birdie. I guess you're less of a chicken and more of a little birdie. Hi bud.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Maybe when we leave, they become more of a chicken?
Maybe. So all these flasks above us, these are all different items and upgrades that we can find throughout the game. As we find them, or buy them, these flasks get filled up.
Wild.
Also, see this door?
Yeah.
Smash through it with a roll. Right, here to start out, you can choose one of the two weapons that spawn for you. Going with a basic sword bow combo. And all you can really do is roll, jump, and slap. Now currently I don't actually have any heals, because this is, again, a brand new save file. But we're going to try to go relatively quickly. Twitch chat, you need to help me open this chest while I fight an elite. Oops. Quick, type in the things that it tells you to type in. Bam, piff, crack, boom, talk. Oh dear, that was a heavy hit.
Do it, folks. I believe in you. Bam, piff, boom, crack, talk. In chat.
Oh,
we've already died.
Didn't happen in time.
Lost 2 cells.
This is going to be tricky with that 10-second Steam delay, I just realized.
That's true.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for your effort. Yeah, the delay is going to be killer here.
Do we change it?
I think. What if we just get good?
What if we just get good and I have to survive 10 extra seconds than other people do? Thank you for the things. You guys are not late at all. It is because of our stream delay, which is on as a safety precaution. In case we say something NDA'd, something we're basically not allowed to say. And I can't...
Compromise and bring it down to 5, perhaps?
Yes. 5.
Will that do a momentary interruption of the stream?
That's an excellent question. I have no idea what happens if I change it while running. Another vote for Pick Me. Also, get good with, what is this, Dark Souls community?
Definitely not the Dark Souls community.
No. Oh, this would have been a perfect time. I actually brought my You Died shirt. It just says You Died on it.
Yep, that would have been good.
Alright, take 2. It's fine, because, again, we're already back into it, and we just started. Oh, that's a new blueprint for a weapon, Blood Sword. If I am able to find one of those, then all of my sword swings will apply a status effect that does damage over time.
Do we maintain our blueprints?
You maintain the collection over time, and those items are added to the pool of potential weapons you can find.
Excellent.
And each weapon also spawns with a variety of modifiers
Oh,
on
doesn't
it.
take effect till you restart the stream.
Interesting. Okay. That is fine. You guys will have to be on the ball then.
Yes.
It's also possible that in chat we can type that in, and there was no delay on chat.
Oh, okay. So you're saying I can hop on here and be your co-op partner? You think so?
You can help communicate when we need Boom Boom Pows. We need help from the Black Eyed Peas.
I'll copy some. It's always the same ones, right?
There's a little bit of variety.
Okay. Well, I will try to type quickly and help us out.
Yeah. Ooh, ice bow. That's always so good. If you ever see any of these runes in the wall, you can break them open with a few slaps, discover some wonderful secrets. And Zoran, there should be a message in chat explaining to you how to send a message that the bird in-game says. I haven't participated in any of these events myself, so I can't tell you off the top of my head. There's also shops, as in all these kinds of games. Always fun. And there's a very satisfying fast fall drop button, which is amazing.
That was neat. Here for it.
Yes. So the interesting thing about ranged weapons is they actually have limited ammo. On my weapon icons on the bottom left, you see there's some rectangles, and every arrow I fire depletes one of them. I don't get those arrows back until the enemy I've shot dies or an extended amount of time has passed. Also, welcome to Twitch chat. You guys get to pick what my upgrades are. I get to pick up this scroll, and you guys type in either Brute, Tact, or Serve, and those are the 3 different stats. Brutality makes me punch harder, Tactics makes my equipment better, and Survival increases my maximum HP.
And they also are currently choosing our next level. It's going to be either Passage to the Promenade of the Condemned or Passage to the Toxic Sewers. What about you? But Promenade sounds like a slightly more pleasant ride. Even if the Promenade is Condemned.
The good news is that I don't believe I have a choice. Thank you for the brutality. My punches, I now get to slap harder. Ooh, do I have the money?
One?
Guess what? We can buy another one.
Boom.
Guess what, community? Tell them to do that again. Brute, Tactics, or Survival. Oh, look, this lady. She helped us in the beginning. She's a little dead.
Oh, did I just vote for everything? Or vote for one of them?
You did, and actually that triggers the vote.
That's funny.
The good news is that the vote actually is delayed until the first person votes. So perhaps it would be best to not.
I can do that, that's fine.
The good news is that we can go to the promenade. Because it's a new game, actually I don't have too many choices on where I can go. Is there a cooldown on your healing? I don't have any flasks. I just purchased my first flask, so now you can.
Excellent.
Yes, I have 1 flask in the bottom left there. There's that red cylinder. That is my flask. If I press left bumper, I ask you to heal me, please. And there should be a message that tells you how exactly to do that. Ooh. There's also this concept of mutations, so in between each stage, you get to pick one of these modifiers that persists for the rest of this run. So I can get Necromancy, and then I get a little bit of extra HP every time I beat up somebody, which is always fun. And here's this wonderful pile of corpses that look a little bit like me. I wonder why. It's definitely not because I'm dying over and over again. Oh, they are me. And then at the end of each level, you can replace all of your empty flasks. Oh.
And an ongoing. Oh, neat. It's a vote door.
Now you guys get to vote on a modifier for the next level. There's 3 modifiers, it looks like. Smoke. Some enemies are invisible. Shots. It adds Inquisitors to the level, which are an end-game enemy. Or Poison.
Oh, wow.
Where everything that hurts me also poisons them. So Poison helps me. Smoke and Shots don't. You guys get to vote.
We're at your mercy. And by we, I mean Merc.
I mean me. And don't worry, you guys can go as hard on me as you would like.
Getting in our liquids again. Hydration and caffeine.
Hydration.
It's the circle of life. Just a reminder for you at home to also hydrate. It's important, even if you're not streaming for 25 hours.
Yes. Also, how's the audio? Can you guys hear the game okay?
Quickly listen in again.
The door has been opened, and I didn't catch what got picked. But here we go, into the Promenade of the Condemned. Lovely picture. And this art is gorgeous. Every wound also poisons you. Wait a second.
Sound balance is good. Thank you for reporting in, folks.
Yep. I don't know. Was I fast enough? I was not. I'm a minute too slow. There's also in this game, there are timed doors that open up.
Oh, what?
If you are fast enough. Also, it's a new level, a new Captain Chicken. Type in pick me if you want to get picked. You also have these new bird enemies. They will lock onto you, and then after a wind-up period, they will swing in and try to eat your face. You also have these stabber guys with the red and the 2 swords. You can't outrun them because they teleport down to you and then do a very damaging stab. The good news is that we do have a defensive option, which is the roll. It's very good. There's a long time of invincibility at the start of it. However, there's a delay between when I press it and when I can use it again. Man, Zoran, you are just killing the chickens. Or right, all the crows.
Another choice of passage. There's the ossuary, the prison depths, or the ramparts.
Yes.
And this is the part where I look up what an ossuary is because I have forgotten.
Unfortunately for the levels, because this is a new save, we can't actually go to anywhere other than the ossuary left. Those require permanent upgrades that you find as you play the game more.
Oh, I see.
And I cannot buy the twin daggers, which would have been quite
fun. For those wondering, an ossuary is a container or room in which the bones of dead people are placed, as opposed to the bones of live people.
Yeah, I've actually only been to the ossuary twice on my main save. Oh dear.
Oh, I will message our compatriots to let them know the plan.
Yes. Are we up to do the game as well?
I have, yes.
Alright, Zoran, keep an eye out for the heal calls, because I'm fighting with a lot of... Playing with danger. Oh, get out of here. Alright.
And this is... We're in hour 13?
No.
12.
12. Heals, please, Soren, please. Oh lord, they're chasing me. They teleport. There's no end. They just keep coming.
Oh.
Also, you guys can do that thing. Thanks,
you.
buddy. You're a hero. You're the legend everyone knew you could be.
Saving that there. Boom. Everything. Are we okay?
We're okay.
Okay.
We're alive. The teleporting McStabby mans. I was able to outrun them. They do apparently have a range on how far they will teleport.
Well, that's nice. It's convenient for our stream delay.
Yes. And currently the vote for my upgrade is for survival. That will increase my maximum HP. Now those stats also do something else. On the bottom, well, actually I'll open up my inventory with the other button. You'll notice that the rusty sword on the left is red. The beginner's bow in the middle is purple. 2 of the stats, the numbers in the bottom left, the 3, my brutality is red, and the tactics 1 is purple. So weapons will use the highest stat of a matching color. So there are 2 color weapons. that we might run into later, which will then take, say, if it's red and purple, we'll use the highest value of your red or your purple. So right now I just kind of have one of each. We haven't really spec'd into one particular build yet, so our options are staying open. We also haven't found anything that is particularly exciting, and I am dying, and I found spikes. I did not want to find spikes. I found more spikes.
Oh no!
Oh man. Sounds rough, buddy. It's okay, because now that we've found a couple upgrades, a couple blueprints, we should be able to start finding more items through the game. And because we unlocked 2 upgrades already, the level 1 health flask and the first level of gold saving, notice I start with 3,000 gold now instead of 0, they show up in the flask. So you have a nice visual, interactive way of viewing your current progress through the game. And it seems like something has happened where my audio has ended, so I can no longer hear the game. It's possible that the speaker we plugged in, the batteries have
It's
died.
entirely possible. In fact, it's almost likely, because we haven't had it plugged in a while.
Yes, and I say that because I just checked OBS, and it seems like you guys are still hearing audio just fine.
Which is good.
Which is fantastic. You guys get to hear more than I do, but you
know what?
hear
We'll fix it
10
right
seconds.
now.
Monaco 3, you are my chicken. I know you're a bird. Why do I keep calling it chicken?
They're called Captain Chicken, aren't they?
They are called Captain Chicken. That's why I call it chicken. Hey, buddy.
That almost
how you
makes
doing?
sense, doesn't it?
Hey, you're my friend. For those who don't know what the chicken is or what the chicken is for, when I press the heal button, I can't heal. Instead, when I press the button, it asks the current chicken to talk to me. You already got it out. Rawr. You know, that's right. Here. We're going all the way.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to make it to the ramparts if I, just take that in the face. Also, new upgrade to vote for. Brutality, slappy slaps. Tactics, weapons I don't have. More like AoE and fun stuff like this. Thanks for using my heals. Good news is I have no more heals left. So
if we get low, we're just done for.
Yes. Actually, it would behoove me to go quickly. Because if I can make it to one of the speedrun doors, you get a nice bevy of upgrades. But we found our first actual item over here.
All right, and what does this do, pray tell?
So this item that I picked up is a turret.
Oh my!
So I drop it down, and now it shoots turrets. It also aggroes enemies and applies that red icon, the red teardrop. That is... Frost Blast. Frost. So, new weapon.
Monaco leading us. We appreciate it.
Yes, I now have a Hadoken Freezy Blast.
Ooh,
they're dying, and they've been dead for a while.
What is that indicator there?
That means that was not voted for. However, I'm not actually sure if I can get to the sewers.
Okay.
Then again, it's a new level, so you guys get to vote on what complication I have to endure in the next stage.
Like having to endure jumping multiple times.
That's nice.
Yeah.
However, doors exploding hurting everyone is not nice.
No, that seems pretty problematic.
Now, on this upgrade screen, you would notice these blue orbs I've been picking up. Those are called cells. And each item in here costs a lot of cells, and you're probably thinking, hey, you don't have 20 cells or 30 cells. And every time you die, you drop all your cells, so what's the deal? Well, actually, it saves your entire progress. So if I added 10 cells to the broadsword right now, and the next time I'm in the shop, there's only 10 cells left.
Okay.
So you can make progress through that way. So every run that you make, you will always make progress, which is really, really cool. You guys are still voting on those. I can get my mutation in. Because I have that turret, I'm going to decrease the cooldown on it, which is really nice. So I'll be able to use my turret, which I can drop down.
2 seconds sooner-ish.
Yes. Cooldown will be very, very short, which is nice. And once again, I missed what you guys voted for. I'm going to replenish my heals. And we're going to go in to the next...
Voting's still going on. We'll see when we get there.
What challenge awaits me?
Time 1 minute 51 seconds.
Jumps. I can jump multiple times in the air.
Sweet. I'm okay with this.
Also, I have gotten a message asking what microphone are we using, and is it an Audio-Technica 2020?
It is a Audio-Technica 2050. Interesting. I'm wondering who asked that. That's a very specific question.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fantastic. I get so many jumps.
Is it a person I know?
It is not. It is a person I know. It is actually a former roommate of mine.
Ah, yes. Yeah, it's an Audio-Technica 2050. That's my personal mic. It's also plugged into a Shure X2U audio interface adapter, so that we can also put it through to USB, which is how it is plugged into our tower right now. That was a really nice...
Can you turn that monitor, please?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh my. And I'm going to avoid tipping the card here.
Yes, please. Yeah, so here's actually really cool. Here's a place that's locked with 3 keys that leads to a blueprint. There's 3 hidden keys that are rose keys, and you... it's pretty cool, because even though this game is random, the levels change every time you play. You don't get exactly the same layout. You will find similar rooms. So there are 3 keys, and there's a consistent pattern of where those keys are found. Which actually, I just did that recently on my other account. And you'll notice there's this icon on the ground. Welcome back, Monica. This icon is used later in the game. There's certain quests you can do. When you complete the quest, you get a new ability for your character. This one would increase the strength of my slam, and also allows me to break through these blocks. That is what opens up the passage to the ossuary, I believe. But for now, we just go all the way over to the right. We'll open a locked door by finding a key, and we'll make it up to the ramparts.
So what you're saying is that this is not a roguelike action RPG platformer. It's a roguelike action RPG Metroidvania.
Yes. So right here, here's another block.
Oh, it's making some terrible. Oh no. Oh, why? Oh, I hate it. That was appropriately squishy, but
yes.
Oh,
so that is one of those items we will find the ability. Actually, if we clear this fight.
Whoa! Hello. This is exciting.
That's a boss fight. Oh dear. Oh dear. Cooldown is so much slower.
We might need to preemptively request healing at some point.
Heals, please.
Fingers crossed. Just a few more seconds. No!
Oh,
just moments.
Oh my
moments.
lord. I am so bad at this game.
That's fine. I'm sure you're not.
I really am. I should have won that fight.
Squish. Slurp, 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 slurp. Joink.
I'm disappointed. I could have survived that pretty easily. Alas, stream nerves getting to me. Not enough to forget that the quick bow's over there.
We got the achievement, Shrewd Sleuth.
Yeah. Also, if anyone hasn't noticed, there's a huge dead skeleton here.
Yeah, yeah. It's quite large.
You should take a good look at him, because you might see someone similar to him later.
Oh.
The lore.
Chekhov's gun.
Chekhov's gun. What does the regular message say? Please tell me this ain't get good.
They said rip pepperoni. Didn't work. I think that we were just a little bit too late. We requested it, and the delay was long enough that Merc just died before the heals arrived.
Yes. It is worth reminding again that we are currently on a 10-second delay, so
that's making the healing situation a little bit problematic.
Yes. Although if the message gets sent directly through chat, perhaps there is hope.
I could have a I'm gonna have a heals please ready to go, so I can just paste it and go. Or even, you know what? Boom, it's there. If you need heals, Merc, you say it, I will request it immediately.
Yep. Another vote for an upgrade: brutality, tactics, or survival. I don't need to fight you.
This is a team effort. I appreciate that I can be part of it. What an interesting concept for a game, and what a brilliant way to advertise. That's one of the things that I think people... It's an increasingly common piece of game development, you know, in the game developer mindset, that streaming is such a huge part of gaming communities nowadays. There are games that are made and broken, more so made, I would think, by them being streamed. I've talked recently about a friend introduced me to the horror game Bendy and the Ink Machine, which is really cool.
Right, Twitch chat, gotta open the...
Oh, yes,
This was a mistake.
Bing, Pan, Talk, Path,
Piff.
Piff. Boom, I requested it. So Bendy and the Ink Machine, I've only played through about half of it, so no spoilers. It's an excellent, very unique aesthetic horror game. Nice! We're so close.
Get it, get it.
Keep going.
Bing it.
Outrage the gods.
Alright, so good news, we opened the chest. Bad news, it was a cursed chest.
Alright.
Cursed chests apply a debuff. If I take a single hit of damage, I'm instantly dead. No matter how much health I have.
Wow.
That debuff goes away once I have defeated 10 enemies. That's the number indicated by the skull above my head.
Okay, well the good news is we have this lovely grenade that I hope is really good.
Yeah. The bad news is it happened not because of that chest maybe, but because I broke a door I was supposed to buy.
Oops.
So I just gotta play it careful. Which is fine, because we all know me, I'm very careful.
Absolutely.
I do have a decently ranged kit. And we're moving on, which is actually very, very fantastic. We may be able to make the first speed door.
Feels Dark Souls, man, it's true.
Feels Dark Souls. Yeah, and you get a lot of similar vibes. But the art is great. And like I can see, I only have one cell, so I was like, what's the point? But I spent my one cell. I can move on.
It's cumulative.
It is, it's really nice. Sure, never mind.
Right, so Bendy the Ink Machine is a game that has developed an impressive fan community around it, with big time streamers like Jacksepticeye, really helping to make to popularize the game. And because of that, the developers close the loop and have involved content creators in their game. And in a similar way, you get things like Dead Cells, where
You can vote for a modifier, by the way.
oh good, spike shrooms, invisible enemies, or multi-jump. It is a method of, not only does it give people a way to interact with their community in a more meaningful fashion, it's also a way to advertise your game, because that's what a content creator does. They stream your game, they make things related to it, and then people learn about it and buy it.
Yes.
Not to trivialize it. I don't mean to say that as a negative. That's just very interesting to me.
Oh no, voting for smoke, why?
Oh dear. Invisible enemies that you need to kill 10 of, or you insta-dip.
Yes, hidden by the fog. And I still have that debuff. It persists between levels.
Of course it does. It's not,
Yes.
Why would it go away?
This is not a simple game, or an easy game.
And I make sure I...
In all of my runs, I have only ever cleared the game once. I've been to the final area a couple times.
Checking our social media. Haven't really
Yes.
looked at that for a little bit.
Here we go. Into the promenade. Please vote for Pick Me to become the chicken. Captain Chicken, I will require your assistance.
Captain Chicken the Bird.
If the last couple runs are anything to go by. I promise
Well, I mean,
I will get through the promenade by the end of my block.
And deadly invisible monsters. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
We have a grenade. There's that thing that's gonna one-shot you if you're not careful.
yeah, every enemy one-shots me.
One. Well, yes,
So
I didn't
I'm
mean
gonna
to-
try to find easier enemies to fight.
Oh, whoa, nice dodge. Very well timed. That thing is bleeding. Nicely done. Okay, 8 to go of invisible enemies hidden by the fog.
Yeah, so the cool thing is right now, I should have explained this, I have my Ice Blast, which freezes but doesn't do any damage, and these Kunai, which do leap damage
Look
all the
out!
time. Oh, I'm good.
Oh, I didn't realize that was I forgot it was an explosive. Alright, Meriden,
That's
we
explosive.
hope that we will be able to... Is that Tyler?
Meriden
That might be Tyler. Alright. Tyler, who's here on the stream, may be our Captain Chicken. If we get through 4 more enemies, which so far Merc is doing a fantastic job of. Are those dormant birds?
Yes.
They are. Nice crush. Nice squish. 2 more. Nice.
Bad fog, bad fog, bad fog. We're good.
Okay. No! We were so close.
We'll do it. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I swear this doesn't happen.
I believe
No, we're
you.
good. We're good. That guy came out. That smoke combined with the curses.
You were doing so well too. Like I
Fun.
was extraordinarily impressed by some of your moves there.
Not good enough. It is okay. Didn't even make it to the speed.
At least 2 people are pressing F to pay their respects.
Yes, please. Always. Press F. Yeah. Yeah, you notice something too, if you pay attention to the projectiles, none of them actually fly straight. They all go off at an angle towards an enemy, because they decided early on this wasn't really supposed to be a game about like lining up shots and trying to hit, like go through the extra trouble of aiming at enemies. It's mostly about
Positioning and timing.
deciding to attack at an enemy.
More chances for improvements. Feel free to put your votes in. Okay, now that that curse is gone, I can be ready to copy paste requests for heals in the chat.
Yes, that is still a thing. Going for tactics. I see. Yep. So I'll be going for other types of weapons. So if you see that blue light, that means you're in a secret area or a lore area. So the cell door, there's a guy talking to you. He's like, "Hey, there's water running through it." I'm like, "Yeah, cool."
Oh dear. Oh heaven. All right.
Oh, they're probably fine, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they're all right. Ooh, wrong. Tons of them. All right. Ooh, that is.
Which, combined with the freeze blast, could give me the time to actually land the attacks.
That's a very satisfying hit.
It is. Oh, secret.
Malachite.
Fantastic. In case you get lost, there is a mini-map in the bottom right of the thing. Ooh, we're making good time, too. Fantastic. You guys will have to vote on the next modifier. This time I don't have a curse, so it should be a lot easier.
Dark shots of birds. Flying enemies, dark level, or inquisitors.
Flying, dark, or shots. And this time, this is the run. I'm feeling it. We're gonna
there.
get to the ramparts, and the ramparts is really cool. So while we're waiting, I guess I can talk a little bit about our goals. We have hit $815 for the team out of 1,000, which was our initial goal. Holy moly!
That's been pretty quick. I don't think we got nearly that close that quick last year.
Not in the slightest. In fact, I believe that was 1,000 was our final total-ish, thereabouts.
Close.
Thank you for finishing the voting. I will continue.
Onward.
So thank you so much for everyone who's donated in the past, or was thinking about donating in the future, or has donated to another team or person. That's totally fine, because everyone is donating. All the money is going to the same, well, different people, but the same charity, helping out with a wonderful cause. Yes. So darkness is interesting. It gets refilled by these orbs. However, if I stay in darkness for too long before going back to a light, I'm dead.
Really now?
Yes. And as I described that, I may have actually lost the speedrun door. No, we're good. Speedrun door.
Nice.
We made it. Arriba, arriba, andale, andale. That's an achievement I got for doing this. So you guys have a thing to vote for. I got a blueprint for a shield.
Oh wow, and sells for days.
Yes. So they compensate because you normally get them for defeating enemies, but if you're quick enough, you don't defeat the enemies. Therefore, it gives you the other stuff.
Sure. Oh, back in a few hours. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. We'll look forward to hopefully having you in the wee hours, if that's what you mean by a few hours. So a reminder, the remainder of the night, here's what we've got. Depending on when we can get a hold of Jasmine, we might get her back for another stab at her Bastion challenge run of Ruck's Dream, which is 30 waves with all shrines on.
Ow.
After that, we're going to be going into a VR block. It's going to involve probably us pausing the stream for a couple of minutes, maybe 15 minutes. We're going to have to move everything out of this room. I might get comfortable, get some pajamas on, because it is getting to that time of night. And then we will come back with some Beat Saber to start. Beat Saber, wonderful rhythm game. It is Guitar Hero, but in place of notes coming at you, they are blocks. And instead of a guitar, you have a pair of lightsabers. I adore it. I've been playing it non-stop for the past 2 months, as long as I've had the headset. I think I'm pretty okay at it, so hopefully it'll be entertaining. We're also going to add a few physical challenges to that, which will probably involve chat, Merc, or both, probably both, telling me during some songs to do crazy things like, hey, reverse your grip on your right controller, or stand on one foot, or maybe some other nefarious things that you all can think of. I'm sure I haven't thought of all of them yet. Nice move. Oh, look at that! 4-part shatter. Boom! That is what we call a combo.
Yes.
Beach hero.
GG. Oh yeah, don't forget, also because this is Twitch, it asks you to say not bad, GG, easy, cool. Good.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you guys need to do that in order to give me the rune. But runes that you get for going to rooms like this, I just picked up the one that allows me to use those squelchy squelchers, like these guys, create vines from them and then climb.
Fancy. And is that an ability you keep permanently?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Got good.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
that's what it does. It pops up on screen. GG. Thank you, Ninja Penguin. We're gonna try not to dodge. Oh, light, please. Help. Thank you.
I really might need to pick this game up. I'm not really much for roguelikes, partially because I tend to find the gameplay too punishing for my tastes. But the progressive nature of this.
Fuck.
Oh, one for the swear jar.
That is one for the swear jar. I'm a dum-dum.
It happens. I don't know if that. We'll see if that actually ticked it up. It might not have. I think I still owe one actually.
Why didn't you turn around at me?
I'm not sure what if the shortcut wasn't working. So we'll see if it ticks up in a moment or two on the stream. Oh. Hey, that worked. Oh, in which case, let me do that again for the one I'm missing. Boom.
I don't know the lights that are down here. So actually notice the longer I'm outside, the less you can see.
That's concerning.
Yeah, if that closes all the way, that's when I die. Oh, I didn't see that. I wasn't looking.
Ow.
Ouch. I'm gonna reheal.
We also could use a new Captain Chicken. If anyone's available. I guess we don't have any health files
I don't
right
have
now, do we?
any heals for you to use.
Okay, fair.
Oh, this is for...
The darkness is closing in.
Oh, even though time has paused. Darkness, man, I keep forgetting about that. Darkness. I really don't want to do it.
If I try hard enough, I can maybe be as edgy as Reaper. I can't be as edgy as Reaper. I'm not.
These, if you see those white circles, that is the enemy putting on, for the particular enemy is the target dummy that I just obliterated. It puts an invulnerable shield on some enemies, and I can't actually damage them.
This darkness is closing fast. We gotta find. There we go. Nice freeze.
Yep, and I picked up a multi-hitting guy, but...
Ooh. That... I don't know if it's a slowdown, but that you really feel those hits.
I had to stop talking for a second, because
yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine.
Trying not to die. The weight of darkness in Crota? That's the Destiny. That's Destiny 1. Ah. Yes. Not Kingdom Hearts. This is not darkness within darkness.
Not darkness within our hearts. Our hearts are perfectly light.
All right. Excuse me. I'm gonna pick up this, please. Thank you. Survival, please, friends. If you're listening. If you're still out there, looking out for me.
Nice freeze. All right. I don't know if it's Merc's. I mean, I'm sure it's at least to an extent Merc's familiar with the game. But there's something about the motions available to us and that make these moves feel really athletic. Yes. There's a nice build up and fire like into your ice, and I mean, it's not just a throwaway.
That's not survival.
Oh no.
That's totally fine. I will do extra whip damage, but I have 3 extra health instead of about 3. Alright, I just need to get to the end without taking any damage.
I believe in you, and that you are a person who exists. Nice. Very good.
1 checkpoint at a time.
Well, we certainly can't do it any other way.
I made it to the ramparts.
Oh!
There was a secret I could go and get, however, I could take fall damage.
Got some more friends.
Picky
Stopping it.
really wants to be it for the next level.
Oh my gosh, we made it.
We made it.
Finally made
26 cells.
Oh, wow.
So I can buy... Well, you guys already gave me a lot of brutality, so I'm actually going to just get the fire grenade, which is pretty fun.
What does recycling do?
Recycling is an item that you're no longer using that you drop. You can sell for a very small percentage of its normal price. This allows you to recoup some of the costs of purchasing multiple things. I will get necromancy because I'm taking so much damage. And also, the longer you play this game, the more health flasks you get. So I'm used to playing with like 3 or 4. Turns out that only having 1 makes the game pretty challenging.
Real hard.
But still, this game it's a ton of fun.
I haven't got a photo in a while, so I'm gonna get one of you for Dead Cells.
Yes, please do.
Phone is there.
I like how when voting is finished, I don't get to see it directly in the game. It's just like, hey, voting's done. They have decided your fate.
How shall I frame this one? Do you want an over the shoulder shot of the game? Do you want just a side shot of you?
Well, I need to get a dramatic pose in the ramparts. We gotta look at this not quite volumetric lighting.
Ah, yes. Here, that'll be great.
The ramparts. Fire.
See if I can. That's actually. There we go. Got a nice over the shoulder shot taking place here.
Yeah.
Boom. Got it. Got there.
Yeah.
Got there, everyone.
You thought this part of the game is hard? We're not even to the first boss yet. And there's 2 bosses, and then there's the final area, which is a 3-boss gauntlet, and then there's the final boss. Spiker, it's time for some mushroom hunting? I don't know what those are. So the ramparts, as it might sound, is a tower high in the sky. One person wants to be Captain Chicken. Oh no, that's what those are. That's a late game enemy. Oh.
Oh, hello.
So they will send a ray, which summons spikes up from the ground underneath you. Hey, bud, I may need your assistance real soon.
You want me to put out the alarm?
Yeah, please.
Kills, please. Sending to the chat. Let's see the turnaround time. Oh,
Kill them back.
that's terrifying.
That's another Destiny thing.
Ah.
In the Prison of Elders, the second main expansion for Destiny 2, that is a dead person.
Correct.
The prison's archers really were useless. Yeah, it's a dead corpse. Only 1 arrow hit the target. That's all you need. Right in the head. Good job.
Thumbs up.
Wow, I'm getting absolutely shreked. Hey, a better freeze blast. So, the cool thing is that you can find the same weapon, but the further you get in the game, the better they get. So notice that the Frost Blast on top is Frost Blast 3 compared to my Frost Blast 1. This does extra damage, and it also has a bonus trait where any enemies that I defeat will explode and do a very small amount of AoE damage. So that's really cool. They want to kill me. Oh no. Oh, dude, these spikes, I'm not used to fighting them in general. I'm trying really hard to get out of the way.
Yeah.
But I'm not fast enough. Bad spikes.
We are out of heals.
Yes. Whether we wanted...
Oh.
You're blocking the game!
Oh, you got shield bashed.
Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars. Oh man. The plot of the original Destiny is very entertaining, to say the least. Speaking of entertaining, we have officially made it to the ramparts.
Yay!
Yay! Oh man, like, yeah, you just hop right back into it. Like, maybe I just died, maybe I didn't, who knows? I'm just getting back in playing the game again. And you just get back in this rhythm. And this time we found a trap, which we didn't find last time. So I already want to invest in tactics. You really wanted my tush. He left so far for that.
Alright, got our social media all updated.
Fantastic. Thank you guys for hanging out with me as I failed miserably at this game over and over again. But hopefully you guys are having as much fun watching as I am playing. Yeah, so the shield guys are annoying, but the point of this game is that every enemy is very easy to defeat one-on-one. There isn't really anybody who's particularly hard, no basic enemy, but then it just throws you a couple dozen of them in a short amount of time. And that's where a lot of the interaction comes from, because like those purple guys, they just throw a bomb that detonates a second after it lands, so it's really nothing to be worried about. Green guys only have 2 attacks. They swipe at you when you're really close, or they leap at you when they're far away. It's when there's 2 or 3 of them in a room and you're managing them in addition to your cooldowns and your dodge cooldown and whatever unique traits your weapons has and your 2 abilities that the game starts getting very complex very quick. But now we are entering a new area we haven't been to yet, and the cool thing is that the different areas don't just send you to different locations. There's also sends you, or you're not in a different spot, it also branches where you end up going.
Oh my.
And you need to go along specific branches to find specific upgrades, like those vines that I found only existed in the promenade. But now that I found them, I have entered the sewers, and in the sewers you get something. I forget what it is. And that something allows me to take one of the 2 branching paths in the sewers. And sometimes they can reconvene back, and sometimes it can go elsewhere. Sometimes it can be an extra level before a boss, too. So it can make your run longer if that is something you desire. There's a lot of cool stuff to this game. The toxic sewers have their own stuff. There's a lot of poison enemies in here. And please don't pick those mushrooms again. I keep getting murdered by your guys'...
Well, let's see what they got for you now.
Captain Chicken will attack...
Hey!
Someone be a chicken, please, right now.
Meriden,
you know what?
Meriden's our chicken, right?
No,
was that the previous
they were the previous chicken. Somebody say, pick me, become my chicken. Protect me, Squire.
We'll see if we get a response. We believe in you, Twitch chat.
We believe in you.
Hey, Advisable Robin. We got one.
We got at least one. I'm very entertained. I want to see what this does.
Have you ever seen what happens in Legend of Zelda when you attack Cuckoo?
Yes.
I imagine that.
I hope so.
There you go, at least the one, so...
Oh, I need to unpause for it to trick.
Ah, well. Alright, well, we'll see.
Fantastic. Hey, bud.
Ooh.
Hey, you. Come here a second. Slow, you seem to understand what I'm saying. I lost my rune. He needs it. Find it for me.
Apparently we're talking to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You got the two-tone there.
He knows he can feel it. Surprise, when we find it, we might not give it back. Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Free upgrade.
And a bunch of cells.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, yeah.
Actually, a survival would be really nice, because that increases your maximum HP by a larger amount than...
Cock. Thank you.
Yeah, also there's zombies who just pop up out of the ground and try to attack you. That are unique to... I said zombies.
Oh, is that a scorpion?
That's scorpions, that's what they do. They shoot a long-range attack. Those are angry worms, they explode into exploding eggs. Hi, scorpion. No, it's the November is not your month. I get a shoot. So, normally when you play the game, this is the kind of screen that shows up. You get a choice and it tells you what it does. So the cool thing is my first level reduces the cooldown by an additional amount, but green gives me a lot of extra HP, which, based on the way I'm playing, I could absolutely use right now.
So So Captain Chicken is shooting lightning at enemies. That is what having our friend Advisable Robin as Captain Chicken does.
That is fantastic. I'm on board for lightning chicken.
Yep. Oh, that's poison.
I couldn't have known that was there.
Plunge right into that.
Could have.
From behind, surprise! Oh, that's kind of cute, if a little bit horrifying.
Alright, drop down, buddy. There you go. That chicken just insta-give that dude. Chicken, you are
Glad for that
OP.
help.
You are so strong.
We should call you Captain Robin. Ooh. Danger, Advisable Robinson.
Yep. Eat
Rob-
dirt.
Danger, danger.
Oi! I will not eat dirt. Oh, you're telling them to eat dirt. That's fine. That's allowed. I can't go that way because I don't have double jump. Oh, so these are actually interesting. They're these doors that have an amount of circles on them. That is essentially New Game Plus rooms. So after you beat the game, you can play on New Game Plus 1. All the items are better, but all the enemies are more dangerous. At New Game Plus 2, after you beat that, you unlock New Game Plus 2, 3, and 4, but you also unlock these extra doors. So if I'm on New Game Plus 4, I can open up the New Game Plus 1, 2, 3, and 4 doors.
Yes.
I have not done that. So, they basically just help give you extra items to compensate for the extra difficulty. But this chicken right now is better than any item I could have hoped to have found. And that makes me very happy I didn't realize that Scorpion was still left.
Doing okay. We're using our Van Prism well.
Yes.
Gaining back 2 health after each kill.
Yep. It's a bit preemptive, but
It doesn't hurt to be safe.
actually, we're fine. If I take my next hit, though, I'm gonna be needing it. Thank you, buddy. Here we go. Making progress. Ooh, there's a shop beneath us. Whee!
Ooh.
I saw that on my minimap. So we can buy 2 turrets, or we can buy an ice grenade. I know what I want to do.
The idea of multiple turrets is pretty hilarious.
Yes, and I just bought a second turret who has piercing, so it will actually deal damage to multiple enemies. And thanks to my cooldowns, they come back very quickly.
Oh wow. Ooh, fancy.
Yes, a blueprint for mutation. What that is. Alright, I got to. Like I said, there's no platforming. There's some platforming, but again,
It's definitely a lighter platform, but it's platforming nonetheless.
I didn't see that. That makes sense.
Nice.
We don't want that. Yay! Extra damage for nothing. That's fine. We're making our way downtown.
By downtown, we mean elsewhere.
Elsewhere. I found a challenge rift.
That sounds like fun.
So you stumbled through a rift, eh? That's what I imagine he sounds
I love
like.
how you communicate primarily by means of thumbs up.
Bet you like to take these
like
little
me.
beauties, would you now, wouldn't you?
Actually, not really. I can just leave. Oh no. Okay, I guess I'm in this.
Well, if you do decide to take them, getting out won't be anything like you getting in. Good luck!
That's not a bad maniacal laughter.
Thanks. Comes naturally. So if I open this, the door behind me closes and I have to go all the way to the right. But I'm gonna open it.
Look at all those cells.
Because we get a codex and we tend to get amulets. Amulets are unique. They're another part of your inventory that tend to provide extra buffs and stats. So not only will this reduce damage, I get a triple jump and an extra point of brutality. All I have to do is just play a little bit of Bowser's Castle.
Oh wow.
But
you are not kidding.
yeah, but guess what? Also, these are timed platforms.
Nice.
But my friend,
Ow.
I climbed. Probably why I got hit. The good news is that I have played Super Meat Boy. So I'm only. This was a series of poor decisions. Advisable Robin, your name is more relevant every day. Thank you for your advice. However, I survived. Oh, Assassin's Scroll. I'm going to pick it up. And because you gave me the choice, I get to see Purple doesn't give me as much health, but it will increase all of my damage. And I don't think that 5% is what's going to kill me immediately. It most likely would be from dealing slightly lower damage. And you see here's another door, but it only has 2 circles on it. So that's a new game plus.
Oh, we got another Twitch chest.
This is a cursed chest.
How can
I
you? Is
think.
it because of the skulls?
It's because of the skulls. No, oh, this is a boss fight. That's what this is. Do we fight the boss with no heals but 2 turrets and no slowdowns?
Yes.
All right.
Say yes.
So
Let's see
chat,
what chat says.
you guys will have to be typing in the things that show up on screen. So I'm just telling you right now, 10 seconds in the past, so that you are ready. You're at your keyboards, ready for that wonderful delay.
And as soon as I see them, I will type them so they know what they are.
All right, ready?
Go. Boom, tap, bing, crack, boof. Boom, there you go. Did you just...
Yeah.
Did you just chop that to pieces?
I did. Double turrets with the tactics is pretty good. Gotta slap it. Boom, tack, bing, crack, poof.
You can do it. We're almost there.
Thank you, Meriden. You're the hero we need.
A little more.
A little more. A little more. This is a little more.
Am I able to help with that?
What?
Boom? No, it didn't register
did.
mine. Oh, it did?
I did.
Hey! Chat managed to break the chest.
I got cells.
We have 42 cells.
Yeah, and if I die before I make it to the end, all of them get dropped.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna go focus a little bit. Yeah, it's worth this money. Another stat upgrade, chat. Help me out. Hey, bud. Oh, he's not here. Oh, another one. There's 2 to vote for. Fantastic. I get my choice of item. I don't want any of these, so I'm gonna pick one. And now, if I had recycling, I could sell the one I'm not using.
Got you.
Which is nice. I'm gonna take it a little bit slower. I've been kind of speeding through things. Thank you for the Guardian Scroll. This allows me to pick extra HP or tactics. I'm gonna pick extra HP just for safety right now. Marathon safe strats.
Yep.
I dunked it in the river. That's fine.
But it's already back up.
Yeah. If those bluebirds touch me, actually, or get their proc off, I will die though.
You'll straight up die.
Yes, they have 0 health. However, they also do a lot of damage.
That's less than ideal.
Yeah. If they get close to you without taking damage, then they will one-shot you. And I just missed time by jump.
It's okay, our turret's cleaning up, which also helps to heal us.
Oh, I just found a turret. I just get to do what I want.
Get more HP to be safe?
Yeah, this is actually the most HP I can get.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna pick that. It also makes my primary attack whatever, so that's fine.
We have so much HP.
It seems like a lot.
I mean, so much max HP, I mean.
Aha, there you are. Here, mine was just a... Oh, we already found the rune? Nothing at all to worry about. After coming this far, you'll make short work of all that. So off you go. I have no heals.
Do we have
I have less than half
choice,
health.
though?
We do. I can walk back. I can leave.
Oh, isn't the whole way?
No, I can just go somewhere else. I don't have to fight these guys. But if I don't fight these guys, then I won't be able to get the next rune. Let me get more stuff.
So we have to.
But if I die, I lose 45 cells.
Is that a request to chat?
This is a request to chat.
Is that what I heard?
Do I
in your
risk
voice
it for
there?
the biscuit, or do I play it safe? And keep
Also
more
for the
cells?
biscuit. Play it safe for the biscuit.
Yeah, for the safe biscuit, or do I risk it for the biscuit or biscuit?
Advisor Robin says, but we do have them a chicken.
You are correct. We have the chicken buff now, and I have a triple jump. I have 10% less damage. Oh, I have the double things. Okay. Advisable Robin, we're going in.
Let's do this.
With the delay.
I typed into chat.
That's okay. That's even longer of a delay.
Hey, we have a donation.
I can't see it because the monitor's turned. We're going in for the donation. For all the brisket, for the biscuit.
Oh, the turrets are going to town.
Yeah,
they are shredding that elite. We are out of ammo, but we are doing fine, everyone. We are doing fine. Woo! Nicely done, chat.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, Robin. I couldn't have done it without you. What even is this? So the cool thing actually is every time you beat one of these medium bosses or hidden bosses, you unlock a golden weapon.
Okay.
Or they drop a golden weapon. These tend to be pretty unique. You only get them from these bosses generally, but they have ridiculous stats and very powerful abilities. We just found a rune that permanently allows us to use these sarcophagi, to teleport to a paired sarcophagi.
So quick question.
Yes.
Jasmine would be able to be back here by 9:30. She says, if we wanted to do the bastion stuff.
Okay.
Looking at our board, it's approaching. It's 9 o'clock right now.
Yes.
We currently have Beat Saber for 10 is the plan initially. So the question becomes, how long do we want to set aside for our VR block? We can have, assuming that we start the Halo run at midnight, we could start moving towards it now and have about 3 hours. If we do the Bastion play, we probably should keep playing Dead Cells until we get to Bastion again.
Right.
Which means that we would finish up Bastion around 10:30.
Yep. I would say that if the VR physically active one gets cut short than an hour, I think that's okay.
Okay.
Because our bodies can only take so much, and we will have 8 more hours afterwards.
I don't know about you, Merc, but I can always go for more Beat Saber. That's untrue. Their songs are physically exhausting.
So I believe the current plan, we're going to do Dead Cells for a little bit longer. Speaking of which, this item I just picked up, the Tornado 2, you may notice the DPS is a bit excessive. That's a lot of damage.
Yep.
It also has a plus 125% damage. That's across all of my stuff. Not just this weapon, that's all my entire damage.
Wild.
It's colorless, which means that just my highest stat deals it. So if I had 10 of anything, like it's just 10. And it does extra damage to frozen things, so I might want to pick up maybe a frozen or a freezing weapon, and every enemy I defeat explodes. So I'm
Does
gonna
that hurt you or just them?
Just enemies.
Wait, why do we drop the more advanced sinew slicer?
No.
Good. So I'm here for keeping us honest.
Keeping us honest. Woot woot. Right, what is this?
Huh.
It's a tornado of death.
Actual factual tornado.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And it actually lasts almost as until it's off cooldown. So the good news is we didn't take any damage. Goodbye.
Also was cleaning up some enemies for us.
I can duck under those too, just by crouching. So now I'm gonna play it a little bit slower since I know I have extra time. Dude, Captain Chicken, you were just crushing it over there.
It's true.
Oh, we found a drumstick.
So good.
50% heal.
Oh, look at all that health.
And
another codex.
We could have gone left and just picked that up before the fight.
But we were fine. We ground him up. We had help from chat and Advisable Robin, and it all went fine.
Last bips. To the ramparts.
I have to say, I'm glad that we're getting this time in, because, not to say, it's been fantastic that we've had support from so many of our coworkers today and throughout the night even, which will be fantastic. But it's nice that we can get back to basics, back to our roots. Just Merc, myself, chat, and a game.
Oh, you're cooler than a tornado. You really are.
Yeah.
Robin, I'm gonna miss you. You better vote for the next pick me. Guess what? We have so many cells, we can immediately get the second health flask, which exponentially increases how far you can get, because this is how many health flasks per level.
Yep.
Which is super good. And I have some cells left over, which I am going to put into recycling. because that's just a very good economical decision.
Yeah, we're
Some extra
investing
money.
in our future. We can improve necromancy.
I'm gonna do extra HP.
Dead inside. Oh
Dead.
my gosh.
Don't talk dead inside. What is that?
Oh, it's Don't Dead Open Inside. Don't Dead Open Inside is a subreddit dedicated to poorly laid out signage, such that it's impossible. It's challenging to know
no
what
spikes.
direction you want to read it in.
I didn't check what the things were. I hope no one voted for spikes. Spikes is what murdered me the last time.
At least you have a ton of health. You have 1 health short of leaked health. Look at that. Look at that.
I do. All right, Robin. You know what to do when I walk through this door. Camera's over there. Robin, you know what to do when I walk through this door. Pick me. Let's do this together. Although sadly, you will no longer be a whirlwind of death and destruction. The next Captain Chicken shall be a mere chicken. Doors explode. Oh, what does that even mean?
I guess we'll find out.
I guess
Why are the ramparts shaking? Is this just the parallax, or
That's
is that
parallax.
Okay. I was frightened that we're going to be attacked by some ridiculous, like, God of War scale enemy.
Yeah. All right. Another upgrade to vote for.
Ooh, we have some sort of horned wizard.
Yep. They shoot 1 attack, but it travels through walls.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Good old turret doing in work.
Let it take care of them. No pressure here.
I don't need to go into that room. It was empty. I guess I should explain these two. These are basically little teleport checkpoints. You can teleport from any one to any other one. So they typically put them at the end of those one-off places.
What a really cool effect. We're a little OP right now. I know we could die at any moment, but
See, that's the thing. It makes you a glass cannon, like, almost every single time, but it feels good because there's just so many things to fight that you just feel like a powerful, mobile, athletic, the glassiest of cannons.
and even if we get Instajib somewhere here soon, we put in a lot of work, and we upgraded a lot.
Yes, this is the best off we have ever been. In no small part thanks to you guys voting for non-exploding doors last time and giving me that wonderful DPS Captain Chicken that saved my bacon and cooked their geese. Yeah, that happened a while ago. Man, this game is a lot of fun. He dropped a bomb. Okay, we're just gonna let the tornado deal with that. Thanks. Thanks, tornado. Advisable, Robin, you've been replaced by my tornado. I'm just kidding. You're been replaced.
Oh,
It was your advice that got me this tornado.
it's true.
Also,
It's not nicely advisor Robin. It's an advisable Robin. Like, it would be advisable to have this Robin.
I just figured out what the thing is actually doing.
The thing?
The challenge, it's dropping bombs when the doors are
I see.
broken.
Okay.
So it's not instantly exploding, which is what I thought it was going to do. It drops a bomb like the purple blobby enemies.
Carol wants to know when Jasmine is playing Bastion again.
9:30.
Jasmine, 9:30. So we're getting close, actually. It's 9:09 right now.
Yeah, so this will be the last run, most likely.
Oh, we've got a Twitch chest.
A
We
Twitch
need your
chest.
help,
This
folks.
wasn't cursed last. Oh, this is a fight. This is a boss fight. So we're setting up.
All right.
All right.
I will be ready to type in chat.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hand, hack, bam, pow, talk. I'm gonna try to help you. Talk.
Oh, we did it. We did all of it.
That was quick. Duplex.
Who do you
bro.
think is playing?
Excuse me.
Who's got the fire and poison tornado
Chest
of
opened quickly.
death? It is
Jeez.
I. And we have found a duplex bow it's like one bow, but there's 2 arrows, so it does double of the damage.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
How do you feel about tea generally?
Tea.
Tea.
I think it's a fine letter. It likes to come after S, but as far as the beverage is concerned, I also enjoy drinking that.
Because I was thinking that I have some green tea that I can go brew for us. I brought my stump pot so I can make it in a big quantity. If you are okay with me vanishing for a few minutes, I can go do that for us.
That sounds good.
Excellent. I will grab you a mug, and I'll probably grab one for Jasmine as well.
Yes, Polish is asking, what is this charity for? This is a 25-hour charity stream sponsored by Extra Life, which is a wonderful organization that hooks up groups of people with local hospitals and does basically charity fundraising for them.
Yeah. To be clear, it's not funded by Extra Life.
Correct.
It is a charity that benefits Extra Life. Extra Life's their prime directive, to get all Star Trek-y for a moment, is that they help provide games, entertainment to kids in hospitals, so they can keep their spirits up, stay entertained while they are undergoing treatments or coming for their visits. And we think that's pretty awesome. Every cent of what you donate to us or any of our other Extra Life participating compatriots goes direct to those children's hospitals in the Children's Miracle Network. I have one of their bands right here. Our proceeds, there we go, our donations are going to the Bernard and Millie Duker Children's Hospital at Albany Med. So if you are a Capital District local, your donation to our Extra Life stream is going straight back into the surrounding community with really no in-between. If you'd like to donate, there is a link right below our Twitch stream. It is the box that has our Extra Life logo, which is like a sort of D-pad facing right with Velen logos on it. You can click that, it'll take you to our team page, or you can look up Bryce Miller or Velen Studios on the Extra Life website. I think it's everything. And since I haven't said it in a little while, we are some representatives of Velen Studios. Velen Studios is an independent game developer in upstate New York, Troy. I would like to say that we're like a AA or a III studio. We seek to make unique new play experiences, and we have a nice mix of industry veterans and some more fresh-faced folks like myself and Merc, and we have a pretty good time. Haven't released any products yet as of last year. We will keep you posted. It's going to be a little while, but I know that we are very excited to show you all what we've been working on, because it's some really cool stuff, and it's incredible to be able to come to work every day and thinking, I can't believe I get to do this. This is such a wonderful thing to do.
Yes.
With that, I will cease spreading the good word of Velen, and I will make us some caffeinated beverages. I will also get myself some water. Would you like to be re-upped on water?
I'm good on hydration.
Okay, good. Keep doing it.
I will. So the good news here is that we have enough money to buy something. The bad news is I really like having both the turret and the tornado, but this turret doesn't have piercing damage. But in general, I believe that extra 25% damage as part of it should be useful. So we're gonna try this one out. See how this goes. Man, I still have 2 whole heals. Man, what is this luxury world we live in, and why did it take so long for me to get here? But it just goes to show you that, like, I've played this game probably 15 to 20 hours worth, and I'm still had a very hard time in the beginning. But then it's these really powerful ones where you get that one build-defining item like this tornado, which is just predictable and changes every time, and that's part of the magic of roguelikes in general. And I think that this game does a fantastic job of tapping into that, like, just one more run kind of feeling, and that feeling of mastery and progression that you get. Also, nice cause, thanks. Yeah, it really is. It's really neat. I haven't really heard of any other organization really like it, so it's cool. And it's, directly relevant to what we do as a studio. And, we make games. Everybody loves games. So we do what we can, as much as we can, to help out. Oh, I thought the thing was still open. I'm used to, even though we've been doing this for so long, I'm still used to pausing for me to check out stuff. But we still have 2 heals. So I'm not particularly concerned as of yet, but as we know, the hubris is always dangerous. Again, these blue lights mean that we found a lore area, so there's something to look at up here. Find out a little bit more of what's going on in this crazy place. Why are we the way we are? Grenade we're not using. Forget the doors continue to explode. Pictures of insects by size. For fans of a particular beetle-based game, you may notice an interesting portrait in the center of your screen. We've got some references. Hello, hello.
Howdy.
Welcome back, Tristan.
Keep you company for a bit.
Yes. Research notebook. All the species seem changed. Was it the insects that spread the malaise? The malaise is a sickness that caused everyone to basically die and go crazy. And we're just unsure exactly what the root cause is. Have you been following this stream at all? Do you know anything about this game or what my abilities are?
Yes. I was your orgasmic chicken.
Oh, you were the Robin that told me to just risk everything for the biscuit.
Who else?
That's the heart of a true Falcon player.
Yeah. This is a pretty entertaining game to watch.
I hope so.
It is very, very pretty.
It is gorgeous, and there's a wonderful Gamma Sutra article talking about how they did the art for this guy. Because you notice it's pixel animation, but really fluid and snappy. And the way they were able to get through all of the stuff is they actually wrote a shader using a 3D model with flat texture rendering.
Interesting.
And then open doors. One day I will learn. And then exporting that into, I believe they exported it to a spreadsheet. But it allowed them very quick iteration time and allows them to do a lot of things you couldn't normally do, like there's such a wide variety of weapons, of bows, of hammers, of axes. With regular sprite sheets and a character that would take forever, especially with any variations of color. Because it's based on 3D rendering, they are allowed to get away with a lot more, which is cool. The Black Bridge. We have made it, my friends, to the first boss.
Okay. Was that not the was that like a mini boss that you fought before?
Correct. We have yet to face any actual bosses.
Oh, jeez.
The good news is we just made it to one.
Is that good?
Yes. So, the good news is that the first time I played this game has gone through a few major updates in the times since I started playing it. I started playing after the second major update, which completely replaced the stats system. So before there was the brutality, tactics, and survival. They were other stuff that had other uses, and it was too complicated. And the guy said, "Hey, this is an early access. It was a year." He's like, "Hey guys, I don't think this is working. Bear with me. I'm going to completely change the core of this game." And everyone was like, "Okay." And he changed it. Some people didn't like it. A lot of people did. It stuck.
Pretty brave.
Very brave. And I can't speak towards the previous version of the game, but I can say that this version is very fun. But also,
what is the difference between brutality, tactics, and survival?
it is a good question. So they affect different abilities on your weapons. So on the right, on the bottom right of my screen here, we have 3 icons for the 3 mutations I picked up. The skill cooldown, the extra HP, and the necromancy.
Okay.
Those are all affected by how much your level is. So my necromancy is a survival skill, so the more survival I have, the more health I get per kill.
Okay.
And the more tactics I have, the stronger of effect of that cooldown. Polish says, at least I think it went through. Oh, we did it. Oh, thank you for your donation. If you donated through to through my affiliate link, which is Chris Mercado, we don't see the donation on stream, sadly, but if you donated through Bryce, you should have seen a donation thing. In other words, thank you so much for your donation. You're a wonderful person, and you're the best, and we love you.
Very excellent. For the kids.
Yes, for the children. Always for the children. I like how we got this far using the beginner weapon. I haven't replaced my sword. So the other thing that your stats do is they increase the DPS on weapons of that color. So brutality affects red weapons, attacks affects purple weapons like my bow and my sinew slicer, and for multicolored or colorless weapons, it uses the highest of those colors.
Interesting.
So right now, my bow is my main damage dealer, as well as my tornado and my turret. So this boss that I'm about to face, he has only 3 attacks. You made a mistake of donating 3. You made no mistake. It all goes to the same great cause. The only difference is you don't get to see the donation, but I can tell you what you would have seen if you can hold on for just a moment. I can activate a test version of the alert that would have shown up for you to appreciate. It's a donation. You would have seen that, which you didn't see it. So I may have put this. It may be covering up the donation screen, but hopefully you heard that. Because you deserve it. You deserve all the best. Would you like to be the boss? What does that mean? You guys get to be the boss? What?
Oh.
What? Hold on. Boss. A random sector will be the boss and be able to launch some special attacks?
Oof.
What?
Oof.
Well, someone's entered the draw, so I'm gonna let that finish. So, I'm learning how this integration works. I fought this boss a lot. I fought him in a version when he was actually harder than he is now. So, I haven't really fought him a whole lot. So, well, I haven't died to him a whole lot since the upgrade because I'm so used to the very, very hard version that I got used to this guy's patterns. He has 3 general attacks, an AoE ground slam, a general stab, and a leap through the air. We're just going to try to range him out first and cover the screen with things. That's the forward stab. He always telegraphs it. He also has a shield, forward stab.
Oh my, that's quite a health bar.
This is the first real boss.
Right. We were fighting all the big ones before.
Yes.
Apologies, Tristan. Do you mind if we shuffle over to the left? Tristan? Thank you.
Okay, that's your shenanigans, is all those bombs. Why would you do this to me, my friend? You are not on my side. Our friendship is, you know what? I love you, because you're making the game more entertaining for charity. As the more entertaining it is, the more money we make, right? That's how this works.
Yep. Come on, Merc. This guy's a punk.
This guy is a punk. That's right. He is a punk. It's a stabby attack. He hasn't done the leap attack yet. That's the ground AoE. I had to roll under jump. What is that aerial nonsense? That's a leap. I just stay on the ground for that. That's an AoE. That's a leap. I don't know why I rolled into it. I dodged away from that last second. Yeah. Try again next time. Next year, nerd.
Very nice. Jasmine's letting us know that she might be a little bit late. Having a little bit of ride delay.
That is totally fine.
Yeah.
What is this nonsense?
I don't know, but I'm
This is so
here for
entertaining.
it.
I'm so glad that I played this game as much as I did to not be completely overwhelmed by all of this ridiculousness. And you remember how, like, oh yeah, this build is overpowered because I have everything.
Get heals ready.
I got him.
Okay.
Poof. If no one becomes a chicken, I control my own heals.
Oh, okay. Boom.
Man, if only someone could be the boss and the chicken.
Yes.
That would be rough.
And the first time you beat it, I forgot, you actually get a rune. And we have acquired the Challenger's rune. Okay, so this unlocks daily challenges. This is pretty standard in a lot of roguelike games, is every day there's one shared random world that everyone can play through. That way everyone gets the same experience for that day only. We've also finally found a replacement for our regular weapons.
Dang.
Like I said, every boss does this. However, you may notice that it's not always all good, so I'll still take it. But because it's colorless, it doesn't matter that the regular twin daggers are brutality. So this will use my highest, which is duplex, or excuse me, which is tactics. So this is just going to basically be amazing. And of course, completely unique weapon set, and that does extra damage on the 3rd hit.
The Stilt Village.
Yes. The next area.
We're getting tea for you?
Please. So here's an interesting guy. There's a couple ways. After you make it past the first boss, there is another guy to give your souls to.
Your cells.
Your cells, yes.
This is not Dark Souls. This is Dead Cells.
This is Dead Cells. So
Pencil.
It requires a lot of investment over a long period of time to get to 1,000 or 3,500 or 8,000 of these.
My.
But it increases the chance that you'll find weapons of plus quality. Basically, these are still level 2, so you can find them level 2 at level 2. But they will have extra perks, kind of like the colorless ones that I just found. So generally what I do is I add 10 each run, thereabouts, and then I move on. Also, there's a speedrun door for the boss, too. Because why wouldn't there be?
That's cool. Is there a speedrun door in every level, or...?
In most. There are some that don't, but the community has listed them out. And every blueprint that I find adds something that I can invest in to unlock for future runs. The cool thing, actually, too, is that, say, you're trying to get to that third collector, right, who needs the long investment, but, you know, I had 50 cells at one point. How would I get all those here when the door's locked? You can break the door to walk past and to carry that risk of dying and losing all of them to the next level and the next level and the next level.
Oh, interesting.
But because you have to break the door that's locked by default, new players won't accidentally put themselves at a very high risk. So it's kind of a self-balancing system in a very unique way. So we have lost chat.
Oh, hello. Sorry. There we are. There's chat.
Yes, hello. Yes, Meriden, you put up a good fight.
We appreciated your effort.
You have made that fight the most interesting it has been in a while, because it wasn't just 3 attacks, it was also lots of other crazy shenanigans falling out of the sky, extra enemies, bombs flying everywhere.
Merc's not salty.
No, I was entertained. I wish the regular boss was like that. I mean, only on runs this overpowered. If I didn't have that.
Yeah.
However, it is worth pointing out, as we have this time for votes on the next debuff, Smoke, Chicken, or Darkness, the weapon I found, the Twin Daggers, has that star attribute. I get 1% of my HP recovered per attack I do.
Nice.
However, I take double damage.
Ew. Hello.
Eventually, you can find a guy in here who can re-roll the perks on any of your weapons for a price. So generally what I like to do is I get this weapon and then I re-roll it at this workshop guy until I lose that really nasty debuff, because I'm not that confident in my dodging skills. As you noticed by the time when I died with the curse.
Or all the other times you died.
Hey, shut up. Alright, I'm doing the best I can here. No, this game is a lot of fun. And I'm happy I've made it to the Stilt Village, although this is one of the hardest areas for me because I haven't quite figured out how to fight a giant cannonball lugging mini pirate man.
Atmospheric.
Alright, thanks for the
man.
fog. Let's come back while I take double damage.
Passing up on the chicken.
Nobody wanted me to have Chicken Man again. They thought it was too good. So that ball rolls, it hits you, and then it explodes. Also, this guy punches you 3 times in a row, and he has hyper armor. So he
Turret is helping out.
is obnoxious. The turret is very useful because the enemies will try to attack it. I also just found a frantic sword. I don't even have that blueprint on my account. Yeah, you were oh, there's 2 of them. We're going for it. We're not going for it.
And chip.
The turret's still doing work. Still
Yeah.
going for it.
Oh,
the tornado.
Tornado keeps him.
Ooh, it bounces the.
I can't tell if the
back.
tornado just bounced the
I
thing,
think it was.
If it bounced off the turret.
or if it was my arrows. But the unique part about this level is that there are all these rooms in it, and these rooms have an icon next to the door that tell you what's in it. So this door is the speedrun door. I didn't make it, but the icon tells me before you go in. I need to find keys in rooms that tell me they're keys, and I honestly have no idea that Cannon Pirate was there. Ow.
Oh, these are block triggers.
Yep. Also, those guys will autocorrect directions in between their 3-hit combos, so you can't just roll through them to get behind them as easily. Okay, that's really hard. They're also the green sack-covered bitey guys, kind of like the worms I found in the sewers before, except when they die, instead of exploding into... I just activated an elite on accident.
I don't know how you did
It's
that.
like stuck up in that room.
Is that
Yeah, but I would eventually like to fight him.
Oh, we just dropped turrets and...
So I dropped my turret and a hurricane. Oh, he teleported down because that's what they do. They
Oh
teleport
my.
out of the rooms. They do that because they don't want you to cheese bosses like that.
Like that.
So I'm currently running around avoiding. Remember that my dodge goes on cooldown, so I have to manage that while also evading all of that nonsense.
We're close. You got him.
I'm gonna heal up real quick because I
Yeah.
take double damage. I found a new amulet. I lose the... No, I keep the double jump. Get extra stuffs, and now I can recycle, sell the old one, get extra gold, get into this room after I get an upgrade for you guys to select. Thank you. And this door has a key, so I know that I need to go into it to find the item I need to progress. Yes. Inconvenient for me in the fog, I have very good ranged weapons that will attack enemies that I never even see. Wow.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's pretty convenient.
Hey, Cannon Boy, you can't shoot me over there. How do you feel about it, bud?
Feels bad, man.
I
You have no ammo though, so.
I do run out of ammo. It's not even my best, most damaging attack, so I should be punching things more. And some areas have one-use teleporters at the
Nice.
end, which help
Very
you.
good level design. Very
nice.
return. Yeah, so these are the regular enemies. They slap you, but most importantly, when they die, they split into a bunch of tiny guys.
Ah.
Yeah, sure, that's one word for it.
Oh,
All right, chat.
and I see a Twitch chat.
Yes, you know what this is? This is actually a boss again. But it's okay, because I can drop my turret, wait for it to come back off cooldown, but I will need your guys' help to open this chest. I cannot do it on my own, I don't think. Maybe I can punch
Alright.
it enough.
Go
I'd
for
rather
it.
not. Okay.
Hiff, bam, talk, tap, bing. I'm gonna help. Never mind,
They
it's already
got it.
open.
Throwing knife
Chat,
5.
Chat is on point.
So this is good.
Was that me?
However, it's
That was
not
just me.
good enough.
Oh, well, you're on point, Bryce.
Boom!
Thank you.
Thanks, me.
Ow.
You're welcome, me.
Yeah.
The dialogue that goes in my head.
So
every
here's the
time.
locked door. If you manage to get here without the key, it says, hey, go back and find a key. And now we can continue on. Oh, we still have fog and darkness. And I ruined it up. I'm sorry, Xehanort. Oh, he punched the other thing, and I was in the way. Bad explodey.
Nice recovery.
Thank you. That is the one thing, is that this game tends to go south fast.
Yeah.
So you'll have full health, and then you'll get hit by one thing, your rhythm will be thrown off, your flow state gets broken, and then all kinds of bad
Crazy
things
stuff.
happen in a row. This is a shop. That's what that
Oh,
the
good.
gold icon means. And I have plenty of money from not buying anything. This
Everything must go.
guy sells health, so I will buy. I'll buy some health. Sure. I have the dosh to spare.
What great screen effects this game has. I adore all the teleportation and well, I mean, the things that are taking up the entire screen.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's all like Reynolds and pixel art, but it's not going for a retro look. It's just looking for good.
Yeah, and it's they do a very good job of incorporating these hybrid 2D environments and 3D enemies. I don't know exactly what they've done. They've kept what appear to be full 3D enemies in a voxel style, but a very detailed voxel style. So it's not just just Minecraft, and it's not just Terraria, or like full on 8-bit game. Nice.
Agreed. Is that a different shop? Looks like it. I can tell it's different because I haven't murdered all the enemies around it yet.
Too true.
Do a little murder and just leave.
That's what we do. I guess what? None of these.
A wolf trap?
Yeah, so you leave it, locks the enemy in place and they can't dislocate out of it. I forget if that works on teleporting enemies.
We've got a nice 23 cells so far. Deceased orbs.
Ooh, thank you for the choice. Let's see. If I want damage, I go here. If I want health, I go here. We're going damage, boys. Buttos. Buckaroos.
Only damage.
Is this? Yeah, this is back in the chef.
Master Chef.
I
Gordon Ramsay.
am the one who chefs. Okay. Look at me. No.
He who chefs twice. Chef's loudest?
Chef's last.
What?
Oh, that's a lot of badness.
But you cleared. You got over them without taking damage.
Yes.
What do these cleric guys do?
So those cleric guys are
Die.
what's causing the fog. If you defeat them,
Oh.
you're allowed to see enemies. And now that icon means that this is going down to the ossuary, I believe. And because we defeated that other guy before, we risk it for the biscuit. We have access to this teleport. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to go down that way. However, we haven't actually found the key we need to unlock the door. But there's only enough keys to unlock one of the doors. You can't unlock both. Oh yeah, I missed.
You're fine though.
I am.
We got a chest in here. A bunch of clerics. At least 3.
Where's the chest? I missed.
Not dead yet. There you go.
He can still dance and he can sing.
4 clerics.
This tornado I've never seen before, but it's kind of fantastic.
Yeah. Really. Where did I put
Take
my
less damage.
cellular phone?
Yeah, I'm not burning
Is
anybody.
it this one?
No, that's Merc's. I'm trying to think if I brought it down with me. I need that for the social medias. Which I don't need right now. But I can go locate. I may have left it down there somewhere.
What do you need?
My cell phone.
Where?
I'm not sure. I may have left it on the counter somewhere.
Where?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
What convenient timing. That was Jasmine arriving just as I was questioning where I put my cell phone. So, take a quick look. As
Ow. I wanted to get off the thing.
And he's got the Dark Souls pivot chair.
Yeah, he do.
pivot chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dark Souls 2 pivot chair. It's
Yeah.
as if every enemy is actually standing on a plate with ball bearings.
Oh yeah, that I know what you mean.
Just like,
actually. Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, and then I keep forgetting that they do that, so then I just keep getting wrecked. The red biters, they like to teleport at you, but it's fine. We're gone. We're going to the place. Yeah, we out of here. All right, what time is it?
About 9:40, almost 9:40.
Okay. So the good news.
What?
I almost just killed myself.
How?
If you are underneath the elevator, you take severe damage. I've used
You
that to
would've gotten
defeat an
double
elite
damage.
when I was underleveled. I couldn't hurt them at all. I didn't
Yeah.
have a very powerful thing. So I ended up luring them to an elevator and getting them crushed by it.
But you almost just jumped under it.
But I almost tried to fall through it as I was falling. And that would have ended poorly for everyone involved.
I'm gonna take a trip downstairs
That's an oof.
and check for that
That
phone.
is an oof.
And we might have reached a good stopping point.
We have, because you can save and quit Dead Cells whenever you want. You can come back into your run. There's no like, if you quit now, we delete your save, because that's dumb. And the neat thing is that the first time you complete the blueprint, it actually drops that weapon for you at an appropriate level.
Huh.
So since I don't need the ice bone now, you leave it at 1 cell, so that way whenever I get to a run where I do want it, I can just pick it up.
And that's only for that save, or does it open it for like any future games that you start?
It opens it up to drop as an item from any chest, weapon, or any chest or weapon.
Okay.
Any chest or enemy, oh my lord. However, when you first complete it, it drops it right here in the room.
Okay. That's very convenient.
Yeah, so it allows you to be like, I don't know what this does. The first time you unlock a weapon, it gives you a chance to play with it.
Yeah.
Unless you die immediately, like I am known to do. So here's the guy who will take all of your money and reforge it. So this double damage, I don't like it, so I'm gonna re-roll it for cheap. And hey, look, I do extra damage at max HP, and it does poison, and everyone who dies like catches on fire. Cool, I'll keep that. And I'll keep everything else here.
Jasmine, tea?
Sure.
Yep.
Thank you.
So
I
I
like some jasmine tea.
It is actually.
heal my flask,
Solid.
and we will
Quick,
quit
go to green tea. Also, Tristan, you're welcome to some.
No.
at the entrance.
I figure not, but
to the
just in case I wanted
forgotten-
to check.
Is it
problem.
caffeinated?
It is. It's green tea.
Alright.
There's some sugar here.
As
I
Jasmine
brewed it
joins
a
us,
little
I
bit
shall not
there,
depart. I will be back at 12 to play
Yeah.
Halo.
Maybe it might be a teensy bit later.
Then I'll be back a teensy bit later after 12.
Yes. Thank
Cool.
you, Twitch chat, for participating in Dead Cells.
That was awesome.
Yes,
I am
thank you.
Literally could not have
Amazing.
done this without you guys.
Or our advisable Robin friend, wherever they are.
Whoever they may be.
It is Tristan.
Rip in pieces.